Have you ever looked around and thought, how did they do it? How did they build a life of financial peace while I'm just trying to make it to the end of the month? I get it. Many of us didn't grow up with money. I sure didn't. And I'm not naive enough to stand here and tell you that money will make you happy. It won't. In fact, money just makes you more of what you already are. If you're kind and generous, more money will give you the ability to be outrageously generous. But if you're bitter or careless, more money will simply amplify that. See, money doesn't solve your problems, it makes them louder. But it can also expand your opportunities. It gives you options, choices you may not have otherwise. The truth is, we live in a world that runs on cause and effect. What you plant, you harvest. If you plant irresponsibility, you get chaos. If you plant discipline, you reap success. And after decades of watching people win with money, people from all walks of life, I can tell you there are 5 key things that, if you do them consistently over time, will absolutely transform your financial life. I'm not talking about becoming a billionaire overnight. But I am saying that if you follow these 5 steps for 10 or 15 years, you will build wealth, every single time. Let's break them down. Step 1. Live on a written budget. Sounds simple, right? But let me ask you this. If you managed your money the way you manage it now, and you worked for a company called You, Inc., would you fire yourself? Most people don't have a plan. We just react. We spend as we go. But success doesn't work like that. You need a written budget, a plan on paper, on purpose, before the month begins. This one habit, when practiced consistently, will give you control over your money like you've never had before. You can start today. Grab a notepad or use a free budgeting app. It doesn't matter how you do it, just start. Decide today to take charge of your finances. Step 2. Get out of debt. Debt is a thief. It steals your peace, your sleep, and your future. And yet we act like it's normal. Credit cards, car payments, student loans. We wear them like accessories. But let me tell you, the borrower is slave to the lender. That's not just a saying, it's a reality. The average car payment in America today is nearly $500. Now imagine you invested that amount every month from age 30 to 70. That's $5.6 million. A car payment is costing you a fortune. So how do you get out of debt? First, you stop borrowing money. Simple. Not easy. At our house, we had a plasectomy. We cut up the credit cards. We made a decision. No more debt. None. And guess what? I haven't had a credit card in over 30 years, and somehow I still travel, rent cars, book hotels, no problem. You don't need a credit card. You need a plan. Step 3. Surround yourself with the right people. You want to change your life. Change who you hang around with. You become like the people you spend time with. If all your friends are broke, negative, and spend their weekends binge-watching garbage, it's going to rub off. But if your circle is filled with people who are growing, disciplined, reading, investing, working hard, that will rub off too. Studies show that your income will often be within 10 to 20% of your 10 closest friends. That's not magic. It's because habits are contagious. So choose your inner circle wisely. And this isn't about being snobbish, love everyone. But your closest relationships should inspire you to grow. They should reflect the kind of life you want to build. Step 4. Save and invest. Wise people save money. That's not a theory, that's biblical truth. In the house of the wise are stores of food and oil. Back then, oil was currency. It was a sign of wealth. Today, it's your savings account, your investments, your emergency fund. And listen, if you spend everything you make, the Bible calls that foolish. I've been that fool. But I decided to change. Start by saving for emergencies, because life will throw curveballs. Then, invest for the future. Don't depend on the government or the next election or anyone else to save you. You are the cavalry. You are the plan. Start small, but start now. Compound growth is your friend, and time is the secret sauce.
Step 5. Be generous.
This is the most joyful part. Generosity isn't about wealth, it's about spirit. You don't need millions to be kind, to give, to serve. Generous people are happier. They smile more. They live lighter. It's not just about money. It's about holding the door, helping someone with their groceries, leaving a good tip. Generosity makes life richer in ways money never can. But here's the catch. It's hard to be generous when you're broke. That's why the first 4 steps matter so much. Because they position you to give with freedom. Final thoughts. Financial freedom isn't won by chance. It's built with intention, habit by habit, day by day. Every small choice you make, every sacrifice you endure, and every dollar you save is casting a vote for your future self. Remember this, wealth isn't about luck. It's about discipline. And discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through daily action and the refusal to give up. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. Start where you are. Use what you have. Learn what you need. The journey may be slow. You might face setbacks. You'll make mistakes. But the person you become in the process, the resilience, the clarity, the confidence, that's the real wealth. So keep going, build the habits, break the cycle. Be the one in your family who changes everything. Because one day, not long from now, you'll look back and realize the habits you build today became the life you always dreamed of. Now the question is, which habit will you start with today? Leave a comment and let us know. And if this video gave you even 1% more clarity, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Your future self will thank you.